Raid, this is Nazarek. Time for a Conquest Run. Just opened up a few minutes ago, so I'm going to just dive right into it. So let's take a look and see what we have here. I'm going to go into the hard side here, and I will commit. Let's take a look at the feats, see if there's anything different here. Looks like the exact same stuff that we had last time. No tanks, that's something I'm going to have to try to set up early on so I can get that out of the way. But light side, dark side, 50 of those. Critical hits, we'll get those along the way, and victory. So the only one that I'm going to really kind of concentrate on, well, is having no tanks in my squad. I have a few of those set up, and trying to keep them as much as light or dark side to begin with. Something to remember is with the update, Jedi Knight Luke, they disable his leadership ability, the one where he slows everybody down when he starts his first turn, when he gets below 40% stamina. So that's something you could play with, is try to keep him right around that 40 to 60 mark and get that bonus slowdown on speed, as long as he's not your biggest hammer. So don't worry about him getting lower in stamina, that actually helps you. So we're going to enter Sector 1. And it's showing me all of these. Let's see what we get for the roll on the data disks. Deployable cooling systems. All right, I can deal with that. I don't think it's even a question. We're going to go straight off the bat to deploying cooling systems. Commit and confirm. So already starting the loop. That's going to push those two out. Let's take a look and see what we have. Sweeping strikes. And then we have steadfast retribution. Don't want anything to do with that. So let's take a look at the next two nodes below. Nothing that I'm seeing that's going to gas with steadfast retribution. What do we have past that? We have bugs, Imperial, and then we have Dark Side. So I don't see any Night Sister squad. That's something I'd like to be looking for. And the reason why I'm looking for that is on the feats here, you can gain 50 or 40 advantage 40 times to trigger this reward. So what's nice is if you get a Night Sister squad, you can go in with Grandmaster Yoda, and you can also go in with R2-D2, and R2-D2 will go and do the smoke screen, which makes everybody but the target allied stealth. The target allied gets foresight and also advantage. So you throw that on Yoda, he spreads it, and that's 6 there. 1 for when he gets it, and the 5 for when he spreads it. So you can run that one pretty quickly. Critical hits, not going to have to worry about it. And flawless victory. Running into 2 steadfast squads, that's going to make it interesting. So I think I'm going to go and take the steadfast on this one off the bat, just because, first off, 3 CPO I don't have to worry about. So I really only have to drop those 4. Where I just don't want to deal with gas if I don't have to worry about it. So let's start with the battle. Select squad, Conquest squad, and so we want no tanks. I don't think we have to have any light side squad. Let's see here, do we? Let's take a look. Critical, lucky, no. So right now I don't have to worry about whether it's light side or dark side, just as long as there's no tanks. So what we could do is to start out with, I don't think I need Vader in the lead spot though. So we'll take this one. And we'll flip those 2 around. And we gotta get rid of Malik. So I don't run bugs a lot, so I'll put in the Brute Alpha for the extra damage. And so let's run in there. Start out with Merciless Massacre. We will drop that on 5s to begin with. Culling Blade on Yoda. Basic on Rex. Basic on Kenobi. Basic on C-3PO. And then I think I will throw Force Crush again. So now we have Revan up. I will have him do his AoE Force Storm. Slightly suicidal at this point, just because of the AoE effect. Then we had Batty throw down all of her debuffs. I will have Alpha go and do a glaive sweep. Got one down, and everybody's starting to get hurt here, so I think I will continue by using Power of the Dark Side by the Emperor Palpatine. And let's take out Rex with our summons. He hits, and that took down 5s. I should have known better. Not thinking right away. Okay, so Darth Revan, let's get down Kenobi. Kenobi's gone. Basic attack on Rex, Batty, and then I'll throw Culling Blade by Vader, and that takes care of it. Didn't lose anybody on that one, got through it, so we'll live through that one. All right, so I'll push the nodes back, and we can now see what we have for data disks along the way here. Decayed, Power, Insatiable. Decayed, Power, Insatiable. So a Green Leader's Resolve is what I would like, probably out of this. Power is not bad. I'm not seeing any of the buffs that I really want. Let's go for Leader's Resolve. I might switch that out later on, but I'm not getting any buffs, and so Leader's Resolve will help set up for our big loops later on if we have to put someone like Vader in the lead spot with that extra speed. With that being said, let's just move on to this mix of enemies. Malicious and over-prepared, so they're going to come out of the gate pretty fast. So I'm going to switch up my squad. I'm going to go to my Jedi squad here. No tanks in here, so that should add to the global. Now, if I was smart, I'd probably take out Grandmaster Yoda and put somebody else in there just to save him. So if I do end up getting the loop, but right now we're looking so many nodes back. Not sure if that's a big deal. All right, so Hermit Yoda, let's go and start slowing everybody down by using Heroes Arise against the tank. Jedi Knight Luke's up, slowed everybody down. Let's go ahead and stun everyone. Jedi Knight Revan, let's go and use Master Strategist, and we'll pass that back to Luke. Luke is there. Do we still have taunt? Nope. Let's take out Grandmaster the Geonosian Brood Alpha with a stalwart advance, and let's bring JKR with. Didn't need it overpowered. Okay, so we'll leap with Grandmaster Yoda, and then we'll spread. Bastila's up. She'll give a bonus. And let's give that to Luke. But let's make sure we pick off. Let's go for Asajj. So, and we'll take Jedi Knight Luke. So, Asajj is gone. Grandmaster Yoda's up. Jump. Spread. Luke is up. Let's stun everybody. And let's take out. Since Dooku is stunned, we'll go and do a leap. Spread. And then we'll do Heroes Arise. So we're getting a little bit of the bonus just because we're starting to see some of these buffs come in with Yoda, even though I don't have the ones that give it to you passively. Sword Advance, we'll give that to Jedi Knight Revan, doesn't matter, he died anyway. Leap. Spread. Use Master Strategist. Let's go and throw that back over to Luke. And we're just going to pretty much basic our way through this B1 battle droid. Since all we need to do is really deliver hits. So we're done with that. We want that bottom data disk node. So in between these two, who do we got? Over-prepared 2, I don't like that as much. So we'll go with this squad with Grim Machinations. So we'll hit battle on that. I'm going to use the same squad, but I'm going to change one thing up. And take out Bastila, and I'm going to put in R2D2 because of the advantage. Might as well start getting started. So, attack. Because R2 is not a tank, he's a support. Still light side, so we're still good with that. We're not at, I think Sector 2 is when you run into the Jedi, full squad of Jedi for 14. So, we're going to battle here. Okay, so we get the drop, great. Who do we want to focus on first? I think we got to go with Emperor Palpatine, just because we have some Jedi on there. So we'll use Heroes Arise. Palpatine's gone. All right, Luke's up. We're going to just do stun everybody. Grandmaster Yoda's up. I'm going to have him leap. I have him spread. JKR's up. I'm going to have him use Master Strategist. I'm going to have that handed back over to Yoda. Yoda will leap and spread. R2, that's the one I wanted to see. So here's smoke screen. We'll give that to Yoda. Revan's up. So Revan will hand the ball back over to Grandmaster Yoda. Yoda will leap. And he'll spread, and that'll give us a bunch of advantage. Actually, advantage is already off, so that didn't help. Looks like it crashed on me. Great. So I'm not sure if that's going to cost energy on me or not, so we'll see. The mistake I made on there is I believe that the advantage only lasts one turn, so when I did the leap, I lost the advantage. I should have just went straight and spread. Okay, so let's dive back in there and see what we ended up with. So So yeah, it does look like it took my energy from me. It's the fun about using emulators. Okay, so we'll try it again. Battle. Select squad. Go here. Pick up Bastila. We'll put an R2. Okay, so right off the bat, we're going to go and use Heroes Rise and take out Emperor Palpatine. From here, we'll stun everybody with Jedi Luke. Here, I will have Yoda. I think I'm just going to go and spread on this one. Slow things down. Master Strategist. Have that handed back over to Yoda. Yoda, I will have spread again. All right, so here we are, smokescreen from R2. I'm gonna hand that to Grandmaster Yoda. Revan's gonna throw the turn back over to Grandmaster Yoda. Grandmaster Yoda now has advantage still. And I didn't get enough buff cooldown to get the spread, so I'll have to do a leap. Lose advantage, so that didn't work out as well as I wanted. We'll do a basic attack on, let's go after Scion. We will leap with Grandmaster Yoda, and we'll spread again. Stun everybody with Jedi Knight Luke. We'll try to do the smokescreen from R2 back onto Grandmaster Yoda. We have Hermit Yoda, use Strength Flow through the Force to give everybody a buff. And still that didn't work for advantage, so we only got a couple of times on that. He needs more buffs to get battle meditation rolling. So with that, we will just do Heroes Arise. Actually, we'll do a leap. Then we'll do Heroes Arise on Sidious. Take him out. Stalwart Advance. We'll do that with Jedi Knight Revan. It needed, took him out. Master Strategist, hand that back to Grandmaster Yoda. I'm going to leave the spread, the battle meditation up this time. I'm just going to do Unstoppable Force to Maul. Maul's stunned. Basic attack the Sith Marauder from R2. We'll just do a basic. What I'm trying to do is just get going and seeing if I can get one spread of advantage here, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So basic against Marauder from Jedi Knight Revan. Basic from Luke. Luke takes him down. Maul gets stronger. Spread. Basic. Master Protection from Hermit Yoda. Basic from R2. Basic from Jedi Knight Revan. And took him out. So we got a couple out of it, but that's about it. So still another 3-star. From the discs, we'll take Leader's Resolve, and we will commit. Take that, confirm. All right, so we're taking a look at a few nodes past. So Sith Squad, Rebel Squad, that's got the odds. Here's the discs, Quickening, Insatiable, and Zealous Ambition, not going to help us with what we want to do. Protection Recovery, Caustic Missions, Stacking Offense. Boom, that's cool. No, that's not the one we want yet. I don't see anything out of this first node. Insatiable, Quickening, or Zealous Ambition, so we'll definitely go to the bottom one. So, Could go with stacking offense. That doesn't hurt anything. Doesn't give us the buffs, but when we got Yoda throwing things out there, that's going to be pretty huge because they'll keep getting 5% offense, so we'll run through things pretty good. Protection recovery, when an ally gets a buff, they also recover 3% protection. Not bad for only 1 dot, but I don't think that's going to help us in the short term. Caustic emission, that one's pretty nice with someone like Vader, but remember, it's not him doing damage. It's at the start of each enemy's turn, so most of the time I'm trying to slow them down and make sure that they get very few turns so I can keep control of it. So hopefully that doesn't go off very often. So I think I'm going to have to go with stacking offense. So now which way do I want to go? Do I want to go with this squad or this squad? I feel more comfortable with going against the Sith, so I will take that. Same grouping as before. We want Grandmaster Yoda. Trying to decide if I want to take out Hermit Yoda and just throw somebody else in there to keep my stamina from running so lowly. Let's do that. Do that, throw in gas. Since he is still not a tank. Let's take a look at light side. Jedi Knight Revan would be nice because he can pass the ball back over to Grandmaster Yoda should we need it. But right now, I think I'm going to take him out just to slow down the drain. What do we got here? So Commander Luke will throw him in. Actually, no, let's go with Anakin because he's another Jedi. All right, so we got that going for us. Let's jump into battle. All right, heroes arise. Let's look at who do we want to take out. Let's see if we could take out Malik at the beginning. Perfect. Another nice hit. Let's stun with Jedi Knight Luke. Get a few turns, but let's go with Stalwart's Advance from Jedi Knight Luke, and we'll have him and Gas take out Revan. He stuns, so I can't. I have to go with Anakin. Didn't need it. So we're cleaning them up pretty quickly here, but they are doing enough damage that makes me worried about losing one of them. Yoda leaps, and that will spread. Start putting up the buffs there. I think we're going to take out Fallen first. So basic with Luke. Overwhelming Assault from Anakin. And just finish off with Heroes Rise. Can't seem to get the combination with R2 going, but we're still pushing through. All right, so here is this, and we'll take stacking offense, and we'll commit to that. So that's 70 energy. So we have Sith, Night Sisters with the zombies, so that's definitely what we want. What do we have to face afterwards? So we'll have to pay that Steadfast Retribution card if we want to do that. What about up here? Steadfast Retribution both ways, so no loss there. It's just this one has over-prepared. Okay, well, let's take Night Sisters. See if we can get this combination going. So I'm going to take out Anakin, I'm going to take out Gas, I'm going to put in Jedi Knight Revan, and bring in Hermit Yoda again. Okay, so here's the battle. So start out with Heroes Arise just to slow him down, even though we're going to throw it out right against the zombie. Luke will stun him. Okay, so now we got Yoda, have him leap. And I'll have him spread. Give some buffs, some offense. Revan will Master Strategist and hand the ball back over to Yoda. Yoda will leap. And then we didn't get enough for the spreads. We'll do Unstoppable Force against Talzin. Talzin takes some damage. All right, so we're going to use Smoke Screen on Yoda. And Jedi Knight Revan will have used Direct Focus and take out Talzin. Talzin takes his first lethal. All right, so Jedi Knight Luke, Stalwarts Advance. Let's go ahead and bring in Grandmaster Yoda on that. We'll hit Talzin again. Gotta get that one down. So Yoda's up, leap, spread. Hermit Yoda will have Strength Flows Through the Force, give everybody another buff and heal. Master Strategist from Jedi Knight Revan, we're going to hand that back over to Grandmaster Yoda. Yoda will leap. And at this point, have him spread. Talzin hits, but we all have tenacity up, so not a big deal. Hand it back to Grandmaster Yoda. Killed everyone. I'll be coming back to that one to finish off the advantage. So we hit our first current reward. I'll claim that. Come back. So we're about 2/3 of the way through the lucky shot, so that's going well. Flawless victory, that hasn't been a problem. We're 5 through, 15 more. We've only gained 3 advantage, but we now have that node locked down, so I can come back to it when I decide to do it correctly. Energy, and let's just for fun. So after that, we got Steadfast Retribution. They really want to throw that at me on this first sector. Imperial Edict and Over Prepare 2. Okay. What do we have from here? So we have a bunch of relic material. A lot of things to buy. Yeah, I'm running up Darth Vader. He's at 6 and almost ready for 7, Relic 7, so I might spend a little bit there because I got those extra credits from the last run that ran for what, a day, if that. All right, so let's jump into this one. And what do we want to use for a squad here? I think I'm going to leave it like this. Might take out R2, put in gas. Might take out Revan and throw in Commander Luke. Grandmaster, I'm going to keep him in there. I might end up using some type of consumable afterwards to bring up his stamina. Hermit Yoda, let's take you out as well. And let's see if we can go and throw Ahsoka in there. why I like this one is just I'm looking for some that hit harder on their own. AoEs are going to be lethal with Steadfast, so let's see how this goes. Giant Knights Rise. Let's not be stupid like I did last time, and let's take out 5s. Because I don't want him to give a buff to anybody else. Well, it looks like we're going to probably win this one, but that's not the way I wanted it to go. So we're not going to get 3 stars on this, and we're not going to get the flawless victory. Let's stun. Yoda will leap. Yoda will leap. Yoda will spread. Have him change stance. And let's use the Force. Ahsoka will use her ability and clean it up. It's done with. I have to probably come back to that one later. So, commit to that. Let's take a look at our nodes here. So, first off, what does he bring? Stim packs. That is so turn meter when we get a buff, that's nice. Protection recover whenever an ally gains a buff. They also gain 3 protection. And then quickening. So I'm probably going to lean towards the green turn meter. What do we have? Steadfast. I want to go through this bottom route. What was on the top here? Thrill of the Hunt. Yeah. Middle one. Over-prepared. What do we have down here? Over-prepared 1. So I like that a little bit better. Over-prepared 2. Let's go with that. And let's go with this, the dark side. We're gonna go and put Darth Revan in front, Vader back, take out Malik because he's a tank. Need to see a dark side. Yeah, and we'll put the bug back in. Just because of the over-prepared, maybe it'll buy us a little bit of a shield at the beginning. Alright, so Force Storm right off the bat with Darth Revan. Throw that across. They do some damage and take out the bug. Alright, Vader, see if you can help clean this up, because that wasn't exactly the start I wanted. Merciless Massacre. So, start by throwing Force Crush on the Shore Trooper. And then I'm going to throw the Culling Blade at Piat. He's out. Good. Come back around. We'll hit the Operative with the basic. We'll hit the Range Trooper with the basic. Come back here to Colonel Stark with the basic. We will go and use the Culling Blade on Gideon. That takes him out. So we're sitting pretty good at this point. So I will go and throw a Force Crush back on the Shore Trooper. Baddie's up, so I'll have Baddie do Fear on everyone, really throw up the buffs. Bug is up, so we'll do Conscription to bring back the Summon. So I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Alright, Darth Revan's up. Out of these 3, we have a Force Strike on Clonal on Stark. Can't say it for some reason. And we'll do Insanity on that. It's gone. Alright, Baddie's up, so we'll go and throw Wild Lightning. Took out the Operative. So now we have Darth Revan up. We'll just do a basic and take out Range Trooper. Range Trooper's out. Basic Vader. Shore Trooper takes more damage. Basic from Emperor Palpatine. Basic. And then we'll use swarm tactics, and it's done. So 26, we'll run this one. Let's do a base battle with this. And I'm going to just run with the same squad again. All right, so Darth Revan's up. We're going to go and throw Force Storm, shock everyone that way. Taking a barrage from B1 here. All right, Watt threw a buff onto Sunfac. So let's start out by going Merciless Massacre with Vader. I will go and throw... Do I want to do this? I think I'll go over here and I will throw Force Crush on B1. Puts all those debuffs on everyone else. I want Watt out of there. He's already got 2 buffs. Is it worth it? Let's take him out. Culling Blade. Watt's gone. Basic on Dooku. He counters by hitting the summon. We will go and do basic on B2. Basic on Bug. Sunfac. And then from here, I will do a Culling Blade to Sunfac. Alright, so Baddie's up. Baddie's going to go and throw Fear on everyone. Put up those debuffs. Basic against Sunfac. And then we're going to do a Glaive Sweep from GBA. The Alpha. Emperor Palpatine's up. So let's go ahead and throw Power the Dark Side across. See if we can get some stuns. Got a few. Good. Darth Revan's up. And since Count Dooku is stunned, I'm going to go and hit him with Insanity. 2 hits, he's gone. Alright. Baddie's up. There's a shock on B2, so we'll do that with Wild Lightning. And that took out Sunfac. Alright. So I have Vader up. I'll have him use Force Crush. As I hit some more debuffs on B2 and also took another stack off of B1. So we'll use Force Storm from Darth Revan. And he counters up with a basic and kills off B2. So now it's just basics across the board to just bring down the B1. I have him do his shield just to be safe. And just continue basicking. Alright, I'll go and collect this node. We'll take a look at, collect this disc. Take a look at the nodes behind it, but I think that's where I'm going to stop for this run. So, and we said we're going to get the turn meter. 1 dot, 2.5 turn meter % with each buff, so that'll work with Yoda. Still hunting for our offensive, defensive, heal over time buffs. I'm not seeing them yet, so we commit and confirm. So we're at 7 out of 12. And we have Bugs, Gas Steadfast Retribution Squad, so I'm not going to go after that if I can't help it. Imps, Overprepared twice, and another Gas Steadfast Retribution Squad. If I go the high route here, we got Old Republic, Sweeping Strikes and Overprepared. Below that is First Order, Blind Fury and Overprepared. So knowing I'm probably going to take those top 2 nodes and come down, and that would still give me the option for either of these 2. What was on the bottom one there? So a Sith one, which would have been nice, but can't go after them, so that's where I'm at, Raid. hopefully you have better luck on your first data disk nodes. Take care.